And she'll go live.
There you go. How y'all doing? I guess it's going to keep playing.
I guess you got to turn it off.
There you go. How y'all doing? It's going to keep playing.
I guess you got to turn it off.
There you go. All right, we fixed that.
Okay.
Let's
good.
go ahead and get this pop-out chat going so we can see how many folks we got in here.
Need to make that live.
Make what live?
The chat. She had just top chats. Don't end the broadcast. We just got here.
Okay. Hey. No, we're here. We're here. We're actually here.
He's playing with the trying to get the mouse going.
There's the pop-out chat.
Okay.
I'm just trying to find it right now. It popped out.
It popped out. Did we push it off screen?
Probably.
Okay.
So, pop-out chat.
There it is.
There it is. You can scroll up to the top.
Oh,
the
you
mouse
gave
is
me
working.
a mouse.
A mouse. How about that?
I hate the little pad on your
Hey,
computer.
everybody. Sunday afternoon. Proud to have y'all here. It does our heart good. Dan, the Vintage RVer, Over the Hill RV, Thrifty Angela, the Aloha Conch, Mel Nettie, Living Free Zip Codeless. Proud to have y'all here.
Slow momentum. They're saying hello with this. Hello to the host with the most and everyone else. They're driving and listening. No texting. They're in Nebraska heading for Oregon. All right. And there are only 4 people from 2,000.
There are four subscribers
Subscribers.
from 2,000 viewers.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And hello to Timmy Ray, the king. It's good to have you here.
Hey, Timmy Ray.
So we hope everybody is out and enjoying their day, just like Thrifty Angela says.
Timmy Ray's last short was about his Smokey and the Bandit video.
Was it?
That is another one that we owned.
Oh, my gosh.
And all the sailors came over to watch it.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again with little pony millers. And we'd sit there and watch Smokey and the Bandit over and over again. Posh Cats camping from across the pond.
There we go.
Proud to have y'all here.
They just put out a video today.
They
About
did.
an hour ago. I didn't get a chance to watch it. Did you?
Dover. They went to Dover.
Yeah.
And someplace else. I got a little bit into it. I didn't see it all.
Yeah.
We'll go back and watch it all. But
And then we've got Lisa.
Lippy Lisa.
We've got Johnny's Journey.
Hello, Johnny's Journey. I saw that reorganization of the trunk or the back end of the, what do you call it, utility room, basically, of your van. I love watching you work.
Oh, gosh.
I love watching you work.
John Chalker.
John Chalker from Westbury,
Connecticut.
Waterbury, Connecticut.
Waterbury, yes.
Yeah.
Linda Barker is here.
Hello, Linda.
All right.
And Elizabeth R.H. Carter is here. That's half of the Aloha Conch, and the Aloha Conch is here. Dover and Deal. That's their newest video. Posh Cats camping from across the pond. Check that out. Their trip to Dover and Deal.
All right. And no, it's not a green screen behind us, but you know what? Next week it might be a green screen behind us. Wouldn't that be funny to finally get the camper and put a green screen in the old camper?
And then tear it down halfway through the video.
Woo! Roy and Becky's Travels. Howdy, howdy. How's everything from under the awning?
Hello, Roy and Becky. We are not in our new RV yet. They are still installing the turbo, which concerns me somewhat. A turbo with, a 300 horse Cummins with less than 19,000 miles already needing a turbo. Perhaps some of you mech heads out there can tell me whether or not, when a turbo sits up too long, maybe it freezes up.
That's what they're telling us.
That's what they're telling us, and that's why they're replacing the turbo. But I want to know that when I take possession of this RV, it's ready to go, and I'm not going to get a turbo sensor halfway down
better
the road.
get it. You better get your mind around it real soon.
I'm kind of thinking we ought to get Gander RV to foot us about 6 months or 1 year of that full warranty they got.
Whatever. I'm not even going to think about it or worry about it. Whatever. Lisa says it sounds a little bit scary to her, but Lisa knows about as much as I do.
Yeah. There's Shanna Craft.
Shanna.
Shanna Craft. Great to see you here, Shanna.
So anyway, what's been? Oh, that's one of my hair.
That's one of yours?
Yeah. Well, it was long and gray.
I'm so proud it's one of yours.
Well, I'm claiming it. It was long, curly, and gray. So anyway, how was your week this week?
Let us know in the chat how your week was.
Well, I was asking how your week was. Long.
My week was it was blah. I didn't get anything done. I got little accomplished. Most of the week I spent checking on the RV, hoping and praying that it would be in the driveway so we could get started personalizing it and getting it ready. And
next week, Monday, we're supposed to be in Panama City at the Air Force Base. And you better figure out how that's going to happen.
So we're supposed to be at Tyndall Air Force Base next week. And that's down in the panhandle of Florida. That was the Air Force Base that got racked heavily by Michael.
Yeah.
Tore it up real bad. It hadn't been open for a couple of years. And they just got the campgrounds open and open to retirees. It was open to active duty who were looking for a place to stay, and they just recently reopened it to active duty. And Miss Barbara has set us up with 2 weeks in Tyndall Air Force Base, Panama City Beach, Florida, and then 2 weeks at the Naval Support Activity on Thomas Drive in Panama City. So
Matilda G probably could make the trip.
She's gonna,
but she's loaded.
Well, we're gonna empty her and make it on Matilda G if we have to.
If we have to, we just need to get somewhere.
This is Matilda G, by the way.
She does need new shoes, but she can make the trip once we got the stuff out of her. So anyway, yeah, it's just been a blah summer for us because we haven't been able to go far or do much. We've done a few things and tried to make as much of it as we could, but it's been kind of boring. So anyway, Dan says, the turbo, somebody abused it or it sat for a long time.
It sat for a long time.
Yeah.
This was a RV that was, from what we can gather, came from over around Macon, Georgia. A gentleman used it as an office. 19,000 miles on a 2007, so you can pretty much figure it's set for quite a while.
Yeah.
You mean this Monday, tomorrow?
No, the 16th. He's got a week to get me happy.
And she's long overdue for happy, people. So am I.
Hello to How to Garden and the Griswold Family Vacay.
Hello, Griswold Family Vacay.
And welcome to proceeding from...
Where did they just go? I just saw their video. I don't know if it was Epcot. Was it Epcot? Was it Epcot where I saw your video? I watch so many videos, sometimes I get confused of who went where. but I think Griswold went to Epcot.
Proceeding onward in America, I was saying
Hell
hello,
yeah.
and Ricky was still talking.
Proceeding onward in America, hello, and JR. And I watched your video where you are setting up your join button for membership.
Yes.
That's what it was.
Yes.
So it was all about how to set up the join button on video. Another great video out there is Adventures in Xanadu. If you have an iPhone and you have trouble finding the join button on an iPhone, watch the Adventures in Xanadu video. Just do a search on your subscriptions if you're a subscriber to Adventures in Xanadu, or search on Adventures in Xanadu, Xanadu with an X, and find their video on how to get the join button to appear on an iPhone. They have got it figured out.
They do.
If you've got an iPhone, you can join by using the web interface, see the page as a web page, and it will appear with the join button, and then you can join Proceeding Onward in America if you're on an iPhone.
Yeah. We've got Dave and Diane throwing caution to the wind.
Hello, Dave and Diane.
We also have the Northwoods RV Life, who's going to be one of our neighbors.
Absolutely.
When we go to Mayberry,
they'll be right next door to us. The Northwoods RV Life will be right next door to us.
Yeah. We're really looking forward to Mayberry. Right now, or as of yesterday, there was 57 RV channels, RV supporters, RV related folks, or just people that want to come and meet everybody.
I got to sing loud around that campfire.
Woo, but we're going to get it done, aren't we?
To get everybody to hear it. We have a good time around the campfires at Mayberry. We really do. Really, really do.
Yeah. So it's going to be great.
Bring your guitars and your cajones and your glockenspiels and your kazoos and Jews harps. Bring them on. We have a good time.
Your singing voice, too, because some of us can't sing.
Everybody can sing at the campfire. Everybody.
Proceeding Onward in America says they're going to miss our singing because they're not going to be able to make it to Mayberry because Becky will be too close to delivering Junior or JR.
Come on anyway. We'll deliver JR. There's enough of us there.
We got a lot of nurses.
Yeah, a lot of nurses and a lot of former,
former people have nothing to do with delivering a baby. No, I think she'll be fine. There's always the following year.
Yeah, you do you.
However, we still are seriously considering going to Virginia Beach after we leave Mayberry.
Virginia Beach. So Mayberry, Virginia Beach, down the East Coast, through the Outer Banks, down through South Carolina. We're going to stop and see our son and daughter-in-law in beautiful Surf City, North Carolina.
Yep.
And then head on down to South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, and then on down to Savannah. And maybe even on down to Jacksonville so we can turn on I-10 and come west.
Anyway, we've got that trip kind of sort of planned. I just won't put any dates to it.
Until that RV is sitting right there, and I know that turbo is ready to go.
But yes, it's best to stay at home, Becky, because you don't want to put yourself in the hands of some amateurs.
Hey, wait a minute. I resemble that remark.
But yeah, we are. Since both of us, Ricky and I, our last tour of duty in the Navy was there in the Norfolk area. There's a lot of chief petty officers that I've served with that still live in the area that I would like to see again. So Virginia Beach may be on our to-do list.
Posh Cats Camping, Trey says it's best to stay at home.
It's best to stay at home.
Trev.
Trev.
Again, it's good to see y'all. Great to have y'all here.
I know I popped this down so that you can see the other screen.
I don't need to see the other screen.
Well, then, okay.
Of course, the other screen does show us how many folks are in the room. Do it for just a moment.
Where
Let's see how many folks are around.
Here?
Right there.
Here?
A little minimize button, yeah.
Ah, okay.
And right here, we got 25 people watching.
Wow,
all right.
Very good.
That is
very
cool.
Good.
Now you can open it back up by hitting StreamYard, hitting here, hitting there. Be two of them. There'll be two of them. Hit that one. There you go.
Here,
now
there,
we're back.
Here, there we go.
Timmy Ray the King. How to garden?
Hey, you're saying hello to how to garden.
Oh, how to garden. Okay.
So you got to read that, then reread it, and then we still don't get it right most of the times.
You can click on show there.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Hit the like button once, please, once. And if you really like us or hate us, hit it twice. Then hit it once again.
Well, Dan, you'll be singing the theme song to the Mayberry sing-along.
Dun 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 dun. Where are you tonight?
Where, oh,
where are you tonight? Oh yeah, that is. I get everybody up to sing that one.
No, we haven't sold the house yet, Lisa, because we are like wore out on everything because we're not happy. And when you're not happy,
we need motivation.
You need motivation. We do. And we've got to get this gone. Do you know how much money we would save each month once we sold that house?
What is the OBX?
I want to do the OBX this year. I don't know.
Dan, what is the OBX? Dan says, do you want to do the OBX this year? Well, I don't know. If it doesn't require too much lubrication and medication, I might try it. I want to install hyperjets. Well, go on with your bad self, Dan.
Shanna, the Outer Banks is absolutely on our trip. So we will do the Outer Banks.
We've been there.
We've been there a few times in our lifetime, but never in an RV. Never without children.
We've flown. I haven't, but Barbara and the boys did fly the original flight path of the Wright Flyer.
Yeah, it was me and Clay.
You were in a Cessna 150, and y'all flew you and Clay flew the path so you could see down. So they've been in the air over the Outer Banks, Kitty Hawk, where the Wright brothers first flew.
Mel and Nettie are home now.
They're home?
Well, they were traveling in the beginning of our life. So home means their RV because they're not in Texas. You ain't in Texas or Georgia. But they said they stopped, Momentum stopped for fuel. He's listening again, rolling more. So
we watched Wayward Waggs.
We did.
And we watched Jerry, Holly, and Teresa.
Happy Place
Diaries. And we've watched your videos, so we have watched you through Yellowstone this week.
Yeah.
It looked like a great adventure.
Yeah, only thing that was missing out of those videos was us.
Sorry.
But we're going to make that trip. And like Nettie said earlier, well, at least she said, was that there's a lot to do, and they could do the Yellowstone again.
Lippy Lisa says they're out west.
She was referring to Nettie, I think.
They were out west.
Because you said...
Oh, I thought it said we were out west.
They were out west. But anyway, it's a trip we're still going to make. We'll make it. Next summer, I have to be in Colorado Springs. I don't know exactly when, so we'll be planning something about that.
For what?
My 50th high school reunion.
50? Come on,
50,
baby. Don't you mean 25?
I worked too hard for it to be 25. I worked too hard in my life. But next summer it'll be 50 years since I graduated from high school. So next year, absolutely. They're still, Lisa says they're still in hot as hell, South Florida. This is southern Alabama right now. It is hot. Well, that's the other part about being stuck this summer was it was hot or it was raining. Then it was hot and then it was raining. So there wasn't a whole lot we could do.
Timmy Ray says, I know I can't sing, and my two friends already heard me sing, and everyone, I just downloaded a new YouTube video just now.
Yeah.
We have a good time, Timmy Ray, when you're around.
Yeah, we enjoy him.
So are you in your new RV, Summer's Going Coastal?
Yeah.
They're in their new RV.
Well, the Super C.
Super C.
She sent me a picture.
I wanted a Super C.
I know you did.
Wow.
Yeah, the humidity has been bad here. Now, this week it's been cooler than it's been all summer. It's been in the high 80s. I don't think it's broke 90 all week long, but it's in the driveway. The Super C's in the driveway. But it's been hot and humid, and we know what it's like not to go anywhere. We also know that we have to now plan for a future situation where we might not have a vehicle, an RV. You know, like if it breaks down and we have to take it in the shop.
I don't even want to think about that.
Well, the plan is what? Spend a couple of years, at least 5, maybe 5 to 10 years on the road.
Yeah.
And then after that, we'd get a look. Maybe before that, we get a piece of property we can park on. And but we definitely want to hit the road for a couple of years. So we've got a lot of places to go and a lot of things to do.
Thank you, Mel. Mel says hit that thumbs up. If you haven't already, share the live video to your social medias. Please.
Mel and Nettie, well, mostly Nettie, because Mel's just the good-looking person behind the camera.
Lisa says, check Perry, Florida. We know Perry, Florida very well.
We do.
We know Perry, Florida very well.
The Gandy Motor Lodge.
The Gandy Motor Lodge in downtown Perry, Florida. Sleep in Gobi. No.
No, we would have to be able to spend some time like in a...
Can't sleep in a Jeep. Not ours.
Well, you could roll the seats back a little bit, but you have to be real careful. It wouldn't last very long. Anyway, I was saying Nettie and Mel are going to be featured in lives very soon.
Yeah.
They're going to be with, and I forgot already. It was on the tip of my tongue.
They're going to be doing lives with...
I forgot. By the time I get home, it says definitely, Mel is definitely the good-looking person behind the camera. I had posted earlier. Oh, that's how I can find it. I'm going to check
your post.
Yeah, wherever I can check that at. YouTube. It's been a little while since I've been to YouTube. Folks. Because when you're miserable. Oh, yep, there you go. Thank you very much, Nettie. Great Days Adventure. They're going to be doing lives together. They're traveling. They've actually got something like 100 days planned out that they're going to be on the road. And they're talking about traveling on a budget. And we need to really pay a lot of attention to that.
A lot of attention to that, folks, especially with gas going up and the economy locking down like it is. Inflation upon us. It's going to hit us as RVers. It's definitely going to hit us.
Yeah. So it's about traveling, RV traveling. They're, like I said, they're going to a lot of places. Some of the places Dave's Great Adventure have never been to. Some of the places, most of the places, I guess, Dave's Great Adventure haven't been to, but some of the places they're going to be new to.
Melanetti says traveling 5,000 miles on a budget.
Wow.
We're all going to need a budget. We've been sitting here waiting for our RV to be fixed, and every day that goes by, I watch the inflation numbers and the gas numbers, and realize that once we finally do get back on the road, it's going to be a tough road to hoe.
We do have a TSD card for the diesel. Well, we have it for us in any vehicle we're in, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we do have that, and we will be using
And thank you for Mel and Nettie for turning us on to TSD.
Yes. Also, I want to say this. Let's see. Where can I? Oh, this is for Mel. When we were cooped up in the house, we plugged in the little Roku stick that Mel and Nettie had given us.
Yeah.
And we're watching TV on it, and it's okay. And then whatever, it went to its home screen, and it said, "Welcome, Melvin." And both of us go, "Who's Melvin?" We couldn't figure it out. Then we were both going, "Well, whoever Melvin is, maybe we'll just go out there and rent a whole bunch of shows, a whole bunch of movies, because we don't know who Melvin is." And then all of a sudden it hit us across the forehead who Melvin was.
Yeah, Melvin gave us a Roku stick, and we recently had the option to use it upstairs in our vacated
house.
And thank you so much for that. It came in very handy.
Yeah.
We just had trouble figuring out who Melvin was.
It was
for
so
just a few
funny.
minutes.
Just for a few minutes. Melvin, why is it saying hello to Melvin? Then we quickly said, "Oh, let's go rent some movies." By the time we said, "Let's rent some movies," we figured it out, and we didn't do it. Mr. Roboto, hello to you.
Domo arigato.
I love that. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. So, it was just a real funny thing, but it brought us with a lot of great memories, because we had a short period of time where we spent with them at Slow-Mo's, and we saw them. Didn't we see them also in Gulf Shores? I think so.
We saw them in Tuscaloosa.
Tuscaloosa. There you go. So anyway, it was excellent spending time with them, and he passed it off to us because they don't need it. And honestly, when we're traveling, we didn't need it, but it did help us out when we were in the house trying to figure out what we were going to do. No furniture, no TV, because we obviously disconnected the satellite to the house. But yeah, it was great. Some great memories. Oh, that would be so cool. Johnny says, "Thanks for the hookup on the hats. Her hat should be here before you know it."
Oh, that's Queensbury.
Yes.
Or Queensboro.
Queensboro. But that's where we get our hats from. We probably should order some more hats for Mayberry.
We should.
We've got buttons and stickers, and we've got a bunch of stuff that we're going to donate for the giveaways, the contests, and all the various different things that we're going to do.
There'll be a lot of giveaways around the potluck dinner, and
a lot of people have donations.
So bring your knickknacks and stuff you don't use that it has value to other campers.
Is that new or slightly used or gently used?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't. Somebody can use something.
Somebody can use it.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Mayberry edition hats. We did order our T-shirts, but they didn't have hats in the Mayberry store. But that would have to be, I don't know, because we would like to use our hats, if we don't happen to give them all away.
We have some to give away. We have some to give to friends who it's already predetermined. But don't know of any Mayberry hats. It'd be real simple through Queensboro to set up a place where you go order a hat.
Yeah.
For Mayberry.
Well, we ordered our T-shirts, and they should be in here this week. So, no, we're not on Twitter. I don't think. Are we on Twitter?
Live on Twitter? No.
Well, do we do anything on Twitter? I don't do anything.
We have a
on
channel
Twitter.
on Twitter.
Okay. We have a channel, but it's probably got nothing on it or some really old stuff on it. How's that? Haven't done much when it comes to it. You know, again, our space is limited. So it makes it difficult for us to really get up and.
So yes, Lisa, we are on Twitter as RV Underway. But my Facebook recently got hacked, and my account RV Underway was attached to my personal Facebook page, and I kind of lost it.
I think I'm attached.
Well, if you're attached, log back into it, you know, so
know.
we can post these videos on Facebook. But I just haven't been going to Instagram and posting our videos or our pictures or our updates. We need to get started with that.
We need
just
to get
like,
back into it.
Just like we need to get involved in our join button for membership. We need to get that going. That seems to be a favorite among you guys.
Streamline says that we are on Twitter. That's because we are. We just haven't done anything.
But you'll probably notice that the last post on Twitter was what, 3 or 4 weeks ago for a video of this live stream. It's probably what it was.
What he said.
What I said. Can I get you anything?
No, I'm drinking Pepsi, which I don't do very often. But I had some at lunchtime and it was left over, so I figure I better drink it, then I'm done. Johnny, I'm glad that you found it easy at Queensboro to get your hats. We find it very easy, and because we do order them periodically, we just go back and click on the different colors or different things that we want to do with the hats. So, all right.
I'm getting another cerveza.
Cerveza. Oh.
My cerveza of choice. Land Shark. Either that or Corona Premier.
Mostly Land Shark.
Mostly Land Shark.
In RV life, you definitely need a hat.
Mr. Roboto, I guess I missed the Matilda D update again. Matilda D.
We don't have the new RV yet. We hear the same thing at the end of every week, possibly Monday. And
Here's what I do know. The turbo was on the truck Tuesday to be delivered Wednesday. It got delivered Wednesday, and I went there Thursday. And they were talking about installing it Friday or Monday. So that's where we are. We're hoping they install it Monday or Tuesday. And we're hoping Gander RV gives us a call about midweek. We get over there and we scribble the paperwork, get it done. I got to get some kind of warranty on that turbo. And then we take ownership. And then we bring it right over here and park it. And we load it up and we go to Panama City. We go to Tyndall Air Force Base in Panama City at the FAM camp. It's about 100 miles away, so it's a good short trip to check out the RV. That's where we are.
hello, Sue, with Lucky Dog Productions moderator. So anyway, yeah, keep praying because I have fingers crossed, my toes. Well, I can't cross my toes, but I cross my ankles, cross my arms, cross my fingers.
Codoty's got her paws crossed.
She looked up and said, "What?
What?" So what do you do this week?
Let's see. Oh, I had a massage.
A massage.
I had a facial.
A facial.
Because I was tired, looked frustrated. This week we will.
Did they exfoliate?
With the massage they did. This
It's the only word I know, exfoliate.
So that was all one day.
A massage and a facial with an exfoliation.
And this week I'm going to get my eyebrows worked on.
Your eyebrows or
eyebrows?
These are eyebrows.
Right.
Now, you had these eyebrows tattooed years ago.
Oh, that's been a good 10, 15 years.
And then they cut through those.
They did the microblading. And so I had that done. I'm going to have, and that lasts a much shorter period of time. So it needs to be done. This time I want to go bolder.
What was it called, though? What was the eye surgery called? Liposcopy?
I have no idea.
Anyway, they lifted her eyebrows.
They lifted the eyelids and they lifted the brows.
So it kind of broke the tattoo.
Yeah.
It broke it.
I may eventually have the tattoo done again, but I want to try something with thicker brows.
Thicker brows.
I still have to have an arch because I'm old-fashioned. I'm not going to do it straight across. I can't do the straight across. All right, Timmy Ray.
Lisa says, sounds lovely.
But that was about the massage and the facial. It was lovely. It just
I would love to be exfoliated.
Okay, Timmy Ray says, I've got a question for everyone, and my question is, someone told me that I can my name or something after I pass 100 subscriber. Do any of y'all know what we're talking about? Change your name?
Yes. Once you pass 100 subscribers, you're allowed to make your YouTube link the name of your channel. Instead of YouTube/QX72R93493472, you're now allowed to have YouTube/Timmy Ray the King, and that's your YouTube channel.
Yep. Cool.
You're allowed to do that when you hit 100.
All right. I'm glad. Yeah, Lisa, I'm doing the micro. I've done it once before, and I really liked it. But even then, I was very minimalist with it because not real sure. But I'm going to go a little bit stronger this time. Jody and BJ are here, out and about on the recumbents.
The laid-back bicycles.
It says they were sorry they're late, back from Little Ride. They do that quite a bit. They get a lot of exercise.
They had a big weekend the last weekend or two. Last weekend?
I think so.
Was it Jim and the whole family?
Yeah, my brother was there, and I didn't know he was coming into Colorado Springs because otherwise we would have taken a quick trip. We would have flown out there. Anyway, we are not in the new to us RV yet. Come Monday. That's their answer.
Come Monday, it'll be all right. Come Monday, I'll be holding her tight. The RV, that is.
Johnny's Journey was explaining that to Timmy that it would be his URL, and then he says, "Ricky, I think you forgot the FY and all those."
I did.
So yeah, we did, Lisa, go to the Dwight Yoakam concert last weekend, and it was a good time. We enjoyed it. It was a very good show. He didn't leave you missing out on anything.
And we're going to a bigger concert, September.
Yes, September, Labor Day weekend.
We're going to spend almost the entire month of the second half of the month of August in Florida. When the RV gets here, and we'll be at Tyndall Air Force Base, and we'll be at Naval Support Activity on Thomas Drive in Panama City Beach, and we'll be there for the Gulf Coast Jam, which is, get this now, Chris Stapleton, Brooks and Dunn, and your favorites.
I thought Brooks and Dunn were my favorites.
Chris Stapleton, Brooks and Dunn. What are those boys named? I want to say Little Big Town, but that ain't it.
No. Mercy, Ricky.
That ain't it either. Now she's got to look it up.
I do. I can't stand not knowing.
We're going
when he asked me a question.
We're going for Chris Stapleton and Brooks and Dunn, but the ones that do they do the song One Man Band. I don't want to be a one-man band. And they wrote a lot of songs for Kenny Chesney, the duo.
Old Dominion.
Old Dominion.
Okay.
There you go. Chris Stapleton, Old Dominion, and Brooks and Dunn. And they'll also have a bunch of great artists there. Chris Stapleton, Tracy Lawrence, and
Scotty McCurry, whatever his name is. Anyway, it's 3 nights. Those are the big names for the 3 nights. And Chris Stapleton, I imagine it would be a little bit of a low energy concert, but he got some damn good music.
Mr. Roboto, no, not Rascal Flatts, but Mr. Roboto says Brooks and Dunn, a great high energy concert. Yep. Chris Stapleton, a little low energy in concert. We shall see. If low energy is Tennessee whiskey, I'm good with it.
Anyway, it's going to be an awesome concert, and we're really looking forward to it.
Griswold family vacay, you got it right. Old Dominion. Old Dominion. Yes.
So, yeah.
Scotty McCreery is going to be there. Tracy Lawrence is going to be there. There's a whole host of folks. It's a 3-day concert, and they'll be there. We're going to be there all 3 days. We've got a campsite just down on 98.
Gary Allen.
Yeah, she's going to read off who's going to be there.
Well, if I can get to it. I'm not exactly I don't want tickets. Someone tell me who's there. Okay, here we go. Chris Jansen, Scotty McCree, I mentioned him. Randy Rogers, don't know them. Tracy Lawrence, you mentioned him. Daryl Worley.
He's
going to be there. Confederate Railroad.
Will be there.
We saw them in a little bitty place. So. But Stapleton will actually rock out. Oh, yeah. He's got some great music, not only on his own, but he's got good music when he was with his little bluegrass band.
Still Drivers.
Yep.
If you don't know about the history of Chris Stapleton, go to Spotify or YouTube and check out the Steel Drivers before his era. In other words, era. He was replaced when he went solo by a guy who sounds just like him. So be careful. They found a guy that sounds just like him. I don't know how they did that. But anyway, Chris Stapleton was with a band called the Steel Drivers for many, many years. And some of that bluegrass music is incredible. And you can see exactly where he brought that raw blues, country, bluegrass sound in the country. And you'll be amazed.
Yeah. So we're really looking forward to it. Griswold Family Vacay knows all the scoop.
All the what?
All the scoop. Boy, he's talking about, the different artists. He mentioned that Randy Rogers is awesome, Texas country group. So they know it all.
Are you going?
I don't think they're going, but he obviously has seen them.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, Chris Stapleton is going to be good. And Lisa, you're right. I could listen to Stapleton sing the dictionary. I could do that.
What does Timmy Ray say there? I got a question.
For the man my dad want to know how to sing the song Hank, don't drink, why don't you smoke? You know, make it a country song. Like
Hank, why do you drink? Hank, why do you roll smoke? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? That, of course, was his son, Bocephus, Hank Williams Jr., Hank Randall Williams. I believe it was Randall Hank Williams, born in Shreveport, Louisiana. Randall Hank Williams Jr. Even though he truly wasn't a junior, because Hank Sr. wasn't a Randall.
Well, he's Hank Jr. now. So anyway, now the Griswold family vacay says that they wish they could be here, but they've seen most of the concerts in his area. He's a huge country music fan.
Griswold says, I live in Garth Brooks' hometown after all. How about that? You in G country. G country.
Says y'all going to get a copyright strike with Ricky singing. Probably. It don't take much. That's why we stopped doing the karaoke shows.
Yeah, the karaoke shows used to get us struck all the time.
And karaoke is the proper way to pronounce it, even though Americans pronounce it karaoke.
It's karaoke.
Karaoke. But, yeah, that's why we stopped watching those shows, because Ricky would sing on it and they would get a copyright hit. Slow-mo knows a lot about that. So we had to stay away, because Ricky would sit there with them and get his guitar out and start to sing, and then we got into trouble. RV traveling MIA researchers.
Hey, John.
Hello. He's
proud to see you here.
He's working, watching, and listening.
Thank you, son. Proud to see you here.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here. Go ahead and minimize this screen. Let's see how many folks we got in the room. Up. There you go. There's 26 folks hanging around. Now, if you click right there.
And open up the second screen, then I can be right back.
There.
Yeah.
Everybody saying hello to everybody.
Especially if they. And Slow Momentum gave us an LOL.
Yes.
That and the $400 super chat.
Super chat. Boy, that's
great memories. Great
That
memories.
is live stream history right there. That's some live stream lore. We were it was my birthday, and Slow-Mo was having a live stream. We were singing, having a good time. And somehow I fumbled fingered and sent him a $400 super chat. Unfortunately, I say unfortunately for Slow-Mo, I was able to back out of it. So I had to tap out. That was a little much for me.
Yeah.
And finally working through Google and YouTube, I was able to reclaim all but 40 of that. So 40 is what I intended, and 40 is what he eventually got. And that was just one of those.
I had already gone to bed when that happened.
Yeah, no, I was outside the RV. I was in the lawn chair out there on the phone.
What are you drinking? That's what Linda Barker wanted to know.
What am I drinking?
What were you drinking that night?
Oh, good God. It was rum. A lot of rum. It wasn't this. It was rum. It was a bunch of rum.
Never super chat with fat fingers. Yes, that was a lesson we learned.
We learned that very well.
He learned it. Not that he doesn't deserve, Slow-Mo doesn't deserve a good, pricey super chat.
And I'll be honest, had the money was there, had I not been able to pull it back, Slow-Mo was going to get it. And he had already told me, I'll make it good to you. So he's a great guy.
I can tell you what, he made up for it at the first Slow-Mo rendezvous.
Did I?
Slow-Mo would have made up for it.
Oh, no. He more than made up for
Absolutely.
it. Him and BJ, with that get together, in Louisiana. Oh my God, the food, the hospitality, the entertainment.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And if you get the chance to go next year, because he's going to do it again, and also anytime, Slow-Mo's place is a harvest host. No, I'm not a harvest host. Boondockers welcome.
Boondockers welcome.
And if they're there, they're going to take good care of you. Yep.
So go by and see them if you're on I-20 headed through Louisiana. Venture off a little bit to West Louisiana, West Monroe, that area. Look him up.
Yeah, they'll feed you. It was a great time.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And hello to BB at Murder Mystery Haunted History. Glad to have you here.
Are you on this evening, BB? Wow, what was that? Shanna Kraft
with all the food. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, yes. Shanna Kraft was there.
Yes.
She knows BJ's food lineup. It just kept coming. From desserts to main courses to finger foods to desserts to main courses to finger foods.
And that was the first meal. They fed us.
It was incredible.
We had a blast.
And it'll happen again when? In March?
I think so, March. I don't remember the exact date. I know I already have it in my long-time calendar.
Slow-Mo Crew Rendezvous in Louisiana.
And it will be the first annual, that one.
That's right. It will be the first annual, and we will be there. And Shanna Kraft is laughing.
Because what a great time we had. It was amazing. It really was.
Let's eat.
Woo! Every time we turned around, there was food. Yes, Nettie and BB will be on Murder Mystery Haunted History, and that will be after Nursing Our Travel Bug, I believe. Nursing Our Travel Bug will be on.
So what is the horrid story? What is the story tonight on
April, last week of April? Sorry.
Murder Mystery Haunted History. What are we talking about? What gruesome piece of history or satanic? What do we got to look forward to tonight? Tell us in the chat. I'd love to know.
We have 7 minutes left, baby. Are you going to do a giveaway?
We'll ask him.
They're going to say yeah.
So do y'all want a $20 Amazon e-gift card? Got to get at least 5 yeses. If not, you're not interested.
Oh, Posh Cat Camping wants to know if getting a new RV means visiting IKEA again.
No, we are moving the IKEA desk.
Well, actually, it's sitting right behind us.
It's right back here. We'll be moving that into the new RV. We already know where it'll sit. We already measured the space. So for the time being, no IKEA trip is planned. But IKEA is a great place if you have storage options. Wow, look at that. Slow-Mo with a $10 super chat.
$9.99.
And you know what that gets.
Shrink it.
We thank you, Slow-Mo, for your $9.99, your $10 super chat. And it's time to give you
Come down a little bit, don't you?
Dancing Marvin. That's Captain Boney. Captain Boney is coming in here. Slow Momentum, BJ and KT. That's Keith and BJ. We thank you so much for the $10 super chat.
All right. So anyway, thank you.
that money will go to a small Christian military charity. And that's usually handled by Wayward Waggs. We just take this money that you super chat, we forward it to them, and they find a worthy charity that helps veterans and gives it back to them. So we thank you for that. Thank you so much, Slow Momentum, for your $10 super chat.
It's too bad that his finger didn't slip or stick. That's what Griswold family is. So yes, thank you. And abandoned mausoleums is what Murder Mystery Haunted History is going to be about tonight.
Abandoned mausoleums?
Yeah.
You mean with like sarcophagi and all that stuff in there?
I don't know about that. Let's
Mummies
see.
and
we need to say hello.
Artifacts?
To Fordman, a.k.a. Kevin Oakes.
Hey, Kevin Oakes, how in the heck are you? Can't wait to see you out at Mayberry.
Yeah, abandoned mausoleums.
Abandoned mausoleums.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
No, that'd be creepy as hell.
Okay.
No live stream today from Nursing Our Travel Bug.
Okay.
What?
I didn't think so, because they had mentioned when they were on the Aloha Conch that they had to leave the Aloha Conch's YouTube
I
video.
asked them in there, but they may have already
they were
left.
already gone.
Yeah.
So anyway, no streaming for them today. Okay. Well, we don't need to make up the time.
Slow-mo, bro, posh. What time is it?
You have approximately 2.5 minutes.
All right, you've been shuffling these cards. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle them again.
Yeah, you shuffle them. They're too new for me. If I tried shuffling them the regular way, I would have spilt them everywhere, just like you just spilt that one.
This is for a $20 Amazon e-gift card. Go ahead and cut it toward me.
Sorry, it escaped from me. There you
Okay, cut it toward me. There you go, on top. And I'm going to cut it
go.
from
Hello,
the middle.
Victoria May.
I'm going to cut it from the middle, put it on top.
All right.
And I'm going to flip this card right here. We need the color and the face. The color and the face of this card, $20 Amazon e-gift card for you. If you can tell us the color and the face of this card. Face meaning ace, king, queen, jack, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, so forth. And Miss Barbara is watching. Red 4, no. Red 10, red 9. There
Johnny's
it is.
Journey.
Johnny's Journey.
How about that?
You got it with a red 9. Red 9, Johnny's Journey. All right.
Yep. And I've got your info. So I'll be sure to send that out to you.
Congratulations to Johnny's Journey. We have a $20 Amazon e-gift card.
I think that. No, I'm not going to say it. I was going to say you owe me a ball cap, but I'm not going to say that.
It's not tit for tat.
No, that's why I said I'm not going to say that. But anyway,
No.
Congratulations, Johnny.
But that $20 Amazon e-gift card could help you with a few more bungee cords and tie wraps and things to help you organize the basement and the back end, or the what do you call it? The garage in the back of your van. That'll help you out there. So Congratulations, Johnny's Journey, for guessing the red 9. It was a red 9 of diamonds. And we have about a minute left. What's that?
Barbara isn't going to say what she just said. Boondocking with Boomer is here. He's late.
Hey, Boondocking with Boomer. Proud to see. If you're not a member of our channel, go by and click on that subscribe button and check us out.
We do know that Murder Mystery Haunted History is going to be on tonight also we know that Box Dandy's got a premiere tonight, and after her premiere, she'll be going live.
Yep.
So those are the ones we do know about.
All right, let's see how many people are in the room. Go ahead and minimize that screen right there. We have 25 people in the room. With 25 people in the room, we're going to hang around until that drops below 20. And when it drops below 20, we're going to say so long, because there's nobody else here. And we're just as stupid and silly as anybody else. So go ahead and open that screen back up. Oh, wait a minute. Proceeding Onward in America has premiere. Tell us when you have it. That's coming up. It would be right after right after Nursing Our Travel Bug, which would make it 6 o'clock Eastern time. Am I correct? If so, let us know. Becky, is that 6 o'clock Eastern time for your premiere? Boondocking with Boomer, I am good friends with your son from Canada.
Yes, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's in an hour.
So 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour for Proceeding Onward in America's premiere tonight.
So you can fix dinner. Hello, Lance.
Yeah, Boondocking with Boomer. His name is Lance. So everybody say hello to Lance.
A lot of them already have, but it's good to have you here. JW's parents, that is us. And God bless us.
And there is the link up there from Mel.
Copy and paste it in a notebook so you can get back to it. Because if you're going to ramble on, I'm going to move on out.
I'm not going to ramble on.
Okay.
All right, folks. We appreciate what time you've given us today.
We got 18, so you said after
That's right.
20. Okay.
We thank you for spending time in Matilda G with us this afternoon, a Sunday afternoon. And we look forward to seeing you next Sunday with much better news. News that entails us leaving the following morning for Panama City, Tyndall Air Force Base, FAM Camp, with our new RV.
It better work.
What's that?
I said, yep, I did. I said yes.
All right. God bless you folks on a Sunday afternoon. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. Have yourself a great week.
Yes.
And until we talk next Sunday, hopefully with Matilda 3.
Okay.
We hope you have a great week.
We do.
We love you. And until we see you again, fair winds and following seas. God bless you folks.
Bye-bye.